Driving? No purchase necessary.
Welcome, world, to Hollywood's Basement Party, and I'm your host, Eric Hollywood Davis, on the EricDavisVoiceovers.com network. For the past few weeks, we've been telling you about a birthday celebration that's going to turn the ATL upside down. This celebration is for the radio and television personality who's called the Woman with the $1 Million Voice. President and visionary of the first African-American full-service casting and talent agency in Atlanta, along with being a best-selling author. Well, Michelle, Friday night, August 26th, is going to be a very special night in Atlanta. Now, is there a theme, and what can we anticipate from this party?
Well, Eric, hi, and thank you for having me, and thank you for giving me this time. I am absolutely elated that we are going to be celebrating a milestone for me, 60 years of life. And there are so many things that I could say right now, but I'm just going to tell it straight from the heart. I've been in this industry for so long, and I have labored, I have languished, I have poured in, I have put out, I have given, I have taken, and been taken away. But the biggest part of what I have done and where I have come from takes me all the way back to 1978 when I was with my sister, who was a promoter and in the industry of entertainment. And she used to take me everywhere she went. And she stuck me in a room with a man that I had no clue who this man was. The concert, mind you, was Rick James, Prince, the OJs, the Isleys, and guess who opened up for them? It was none other than Frankie Beverly and Maeve. And so sitting there in his room, he took the time to pour into me. And he said specifically to me these words. He said, "You're a young girl, you're a pretty girl, and you're going to go very far in this industry." And I thought, okay, I know Rick James, I know Prince, I know the Isleys, and I know the OJs. But who are you? Because nobody really knew Frankie Beverly, in as much back then. He was not a very big, nationally known artist. He said, "The best advice that I could give you is to never, ever, ever mix business with pleasure. Don't sell yourself short to get up that corporate ladder, to get what you want, and trying to achieve all of these great things." He said, "You're going to succeed and you're going to go very far." And so I like to share with people. I'm an open book when it comes to my life, my history, the things that I have done. They always call me the proper one because I speak so well and I speak very articulately when I need to, but I'm a country girl, and that's where the theme Southern Girl comes from. But not only with that, I was the first person to give Frankie Beverly and Maeve an award, and he cried. He was so overjoyed. He said no one had ever recognized his music, his gifts that he had given to the music industry, and it was not until 2013 that BET gave him a Lifetime Achievement Award, and this was in 1991 when I had given him this award. And so I am ecstatic about that. Of course, over the years, I have bonded with him. I have had opportunities to take great pictures, to meet and talk with him, to share telephone time with him, and so on and so forth. And so for that, I wanted to honor him and give it a white theme. So if you don't come through the door in all white, I'm going to look at you some kind of way. Okay? Because you should have heard this commercial by now. You should have seen all the things that I have been posting and putting out there and putting on social media. I have met so many, many people But the one thing that Frankie did tell me, and this was about a month ago, we had about a good 20-minute phone conversation, and he said, I'm elated because you have really done so much. I'm so proud of you. You really bring a lot of joy into my heart. And I was overwhelmed trying to remember all the things that he did share with me, but that particular line in that particular time setting, I remember it so well. And so, of course, in 2016, when I received a proclamation in the state of Georgia as a pioneer woman in radio, and then received one for men and women in radio, we were honored in Clayton County, which is now where I am and have been on gospel radio format, doing mornings. And then receiving those proclamations, I remember when I went to go see him and had it in my hand, had just picked it up from the city of Atlanta, was on a nice little wooden engraved plaque. And he said, "Is this for me?" And of course, now how you gonna tell Frankie Beverly no, right?
Absolutely.
So I, of course, put it in his hand, and of course, over the years since 2016, I always pick at him and ask, "Is my proclamation on your wall?" He said, "Not at all. I got it in a real safe place." And so I cherish that relationship. I cherish the fact that God used him to pour that into me. So respectfully, Michelle did a lot of safe things and safe moves. That is why I have not reached that plateau that some others have. Not because they did anything wrong, but because I have been mindful of the things that I need to do and the things that God has been guiding me, even through the encouragement that I get from him. And so I'm excited about that. All white. And I did throw in a little splash of fuchsia, okay? And that's only because that's my color.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Well, Michelle, we know the atmosphere is going to be elegant, but will folks be able to get loose and, get their party on as well?
Absolutely. We're going to have the most amazing radio jock. And when I say this radio personality has been in my life probably close to 10 years now, and we do a lot of things together, DJ Callaway, and there are a number of other radio personalities and industry friends that will be there. But we know that when the DJ, whoever it is, gets behind that spin table and it's behind the microphone, it's just going to be on. So we're going to have the best music ever that's going to really just let you just be loose.
Oh, yeah.
And be fancy free and have a good time. Because here's the one thing that I do know that I'm celebrating this time frame. Not only because it's my birthday, Eric, but there are so many people that have passed away, that have, been sick over the years, that have gone through struggles that I can't even begin to name. I, too, have had many crisis situations, and a lot of people don't know what has happened to me or where have I gone or what's happening with my agency or why are you not out there or why have you not hit that, that milestone. Well, in a great way, I am being obedient, I am being patient, and I am being mindful that in God's due timing, it's going to happen. And I believe and I trust the process. So I'm excited knowing that they're going to play the best music you can dance to. There is so much that we're going to have, and I want to tell you all about that, too.
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, what's going to go on?
Well, first off, we have the most amazing jazz band. And I don't want to tell all of who's coming. I'm going to give that probably closer to the time. But we have a live jazz band that's going to be playing. I will tell you this. They have opened up for Frankie Beverly and Mays. As a matter of fact, they have a concert on Saturday night right after the birthday celebration in Savannah. but they also have opened up for Prince. So, those are two incredible